that is, killing ODM or dividing ODM is William Ruto. Because one ODM is we will support William Ruto's re-election in 2027. Mm-hmm. The other one is we will not support William Ruto in 2027. Mm-hmm. I don't know why ODM actually is accepting to be divided on the basis of somebody's interests. Somebody who is not even a member of ODM. And so you cannot convince Kenyans that we have one ODM simply because Sifuna is fighting for his rightful position as Secretary General of ODM, because the ideologies are different. Mm. And so there is nothing about a party. It's not a building. It's, it's about ideology. And so ODM is divided. And I want to tell you that the formation that is being led by Sifuna, Ababu, Rengo, and others is not, you have asked me whether we feel threatened by it, and I tell you that we are not threatened. We are happy that they have seen the light, that they can see the problems that the administration of William Ruto has caused this country, the untold suffering. And so anybody, fighting bad governance cannot be a threat to us, can only be a friend to us. But allow me to quickly say that, Senator Mungatana says that this rebellion will cool, because they also cooled when they had a formation with Kivutha Kibwana and go back to ODM. I think one thing that when we discuss ODM that we should know, because I've also heard people compare Sifuna to Ababu Namwamba, who, it is true, Ababu Namwamba, fizzled out. It is because that time Baba was alive. It is different now. Mm-hmm. You cannot hold the party together without Baba, and that has been evident. Only about 4 months since the death of Baba. And when Senator Mungatana keeps talking about Rigi is a tribalist, he preaches tribalism. Senator Mungatana is just pursuing hatred. Because there are other people that have spoken for their regions, and Senator Mungatana has not raised a voice. But because of the poisoning that he has been able to receive from President Ruto, with interaction with him all the time, he only sees Rigathi. And I'll tell you very quickly, Buddy, you have just featured Buddy here. He called a meeting of the Luo Council of Elders to discuss ODM, which is supposed to be a national party. But he is calling a meeting of Luo Council of Elders. Okay. Senator Mungatana sees nothing tribal in that, but everything Rigathi Gachagua says is tribal. Senator. Aisha Jumwa, who comes from the coast, where Senator Mungatana comes from, when this, struggle and this, whatever to divide ODM came, Aisha Jumwa stood and had support of other coastal leaders. And they said, if Joho will not be there, they, as coastals, will also come from ODM. Okay. When the coastals speak about their people, that's not tribal.
Thank you, Senator.
But any time Rigathi Gachagua speaks about his people,
thank you, Senator.
That's
let's get some feedback. Thank you, Dede.
So how do they become?
I know Dede is on standby to sample some feedback before we end the show. And what are people saying about the conversation this morning?
Clearly, that conversation won't end now, Fred. But let's, due to time.